Wait a minute. Y'all go warn me before they just come out.
I forgot
that we talked about
they both look like they wearing dresses.
Everybody else. Okay, I was
Try
trying
me
to.
for a second. I'm sorry. Jury box?
Well, I'm ready to start with the Merry Christmas, and then you come in with.
So that's gonna be
That's
gonna finish before I say anything.
No, I thought you were gonna sing over it.
Oh, so while I'm doing my thing, it's gonna be fun. I just needed to know because it threw me for a second. I'm just sorry.
Yeah.
So I was like, oh, y'all waiting on me. Sorry.
Okay, it should be winding down now. So Mike, if you want to start it again.
Wind the jury box.
No, you have to wind it.
No, wind it.
All right. Okay.
Lady luck, but there is room for doubt.
Henry! Christmas, not Vegas.
Right. Sorry, baby. I've been spending time with Sammy and company.
What's the difference? Ring-a-ding-ding, ring-a-ding-ding, ring-a-ding-ding.
Jingle bells, jingle all the way.
You did that one last year?
Right. It's been a while. Have yourself a merry little Christmas.
Henry, we're singing that one later in the show.
Are you now? Mm-hmm. Right, well. I'm dreaming of a white Christmas, just like the one I'll be singing if you're tapping me on my shoulder to tell me this is yet another song I cannot sing, for which I will be leaving the set immediately.
No, I just wanted to tell you your mother's calling you.
What?
Henry!
Coming, mother! Better get home, boy!
Live, Dominic Review Productions brings you classic entertainment in the modern world and in a vintage manner with a path to the golden age of radio live in a day in the life of Hollywood 1950s. With the voices of Dominique Breckenridge as Betty Gray, Tamara Solomon as Hype Anderson, Tony Ballard as Nathan Davis, and Jasmine Lofton as Rachel Hagan. If you bear with us this evening, Cedric Johnson could not be with us to join in as Dennis Hagan, so the voice you hear tonight of Dennis Hagan will be portrayed by our own Mason Davis, a.k.a. Tony Ballard, or the other way around, whichever way you want to look at it. So, featured here tonight with our old friend and her better,
Worse, indifferent.
Subject to
Complicated.
Rocky.
Hold on! Wait till not again!
Dennis! Please!
With her better, worse, indifferent, subject to, complicated, rocky, but reliable, to get you into trouble, radio husband Dennis Hagan, as well as our old friend.
That man is here again.
Henry London. Excuse us as we compose ourselves and move our props back to their rightful place. I'm glad nothing broke. If the snow, the melody music, the lit up Christmas trees, the smell of pine, and the neighbor who's been avoiding you all year, now for a limited time only, is just as jolly as can be, doesn't tell you what time of year it is, then boy, you need to lay off the hard stuff.
Or move.
As the big day approaches,
The horse races?
Microphone's still moving. As Christmas Day approaches,
Quick, fast.
And in a hurry.
it's time to look in on the home of the Hagans, where in the living room we find Henry sitting with Dennis in a desperate situation.
30?
Nope.
35.
Nope.
45?
Nope.
50? Dennis, I'll give you $50 not to participate in the Christmas Day parade.
No, Henry, this invitation says we invite the whole cast of the program. A day in the life of. That includes me.
Dennis, where did you even find an invitation?
In Rachel's purse.
What are you doing in Rachel's purse?
Trying to find my hand.
I bet you it was found right around her wallet. All right, Dennis, I'll give you $50 and a first-hand look at Lena Horne's swimsuit.
Ah, will she be in it?
Will that keep you at home?
Nope, but she might. Hey, Henry. Henry, did you just hit me in the back of my head?
No, Rachel did.
I didn't hear Rachel come in.
You didn't need to. Her kids did all talking.
I didn't hear Rachel come in.
You didn't need to. Her fist did all the talking. Listen, Dennis, that reminds me. I'll be seeing you a little later. I've got to check on Betty's Christmas gift.
What is it this year? A bottle of perfume?
No, that didn't go down too well last year.
Henry, put that bottle down. You don't know what it consists of.
Pass me another one, Jerry.
Henry, you don't know what you're doing. Let's get out of here.
Of all the jink joints in the department stores, she had to walk into mine.
Oh, cut the dramatics, Henry. What's gotten into you?
Here's looking at you, kid.
Well, Henry, I didn't know you cared. Give me one, Jerry. Straight.
But Betty, you said...
If he can stand it, I can. Play it again, Jerry.
Well, it looks like this is the beginning of a beautiful friendship.
And it all started with the perfume bottle.
Perfume? Is that what this is? Well, what will they think of next? Hi-ho, Silver!
Hey, you want a cup of coffee before you go, Henry?
Thanks, Dennis. Oh, is this the spoon that the cream and the sugar?
Well, Henry, wait!
Dennis! I can't hardly open my mouth. Why does this coffee taste like you put your foot in it? No shoes, no socks, and a weak square on the side.
I tried to tell you, Henry. That spoon was for my Limburger cheese.
You didn't try to tell me nothing. This coffee is terrible. I can't even talk. Let me out of here. And don't you drink a cup of hot cocoa. I'm coming for you. Don't drink it, because you won't be able to stand it for weeks. Terrible.
Bye, Henry.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, just as promised, Mason Davis sings a song written by Hugh Martin with music by Ralph Blaine, originally introduced by actress Judy Garland for the 1944 MGM musical Meet Me in St. Louis. Here along with Pike Anderson, Have Yourself a Merry Little Christmas.
Have yourself a merry little Christmas. Let your heart be light. Next year all our troubles will be out of sight.
Have yourself a merry little Christmas. Make the Yuletide gay. Next year all your troubles will be miles away. So
Have yourself a merry little Christmas now.
Oh, Anderson, look at that float. Isn't it absolutely beautiful? My, it sure is. Betty, this is so exciting, isn't it, though? It couldn't be better if Marlon Brando were up there with his tea house and August Moon and me over it.
Moon?
Sure, Anderson. Sure. You know, now that I think of it, I'm not sure I've ever called you Pike. I just don't. I've always wondered, why did your mother name you Pike?
I was born in England,
You were born in England,
the Lake District.
the Lake District, England.
Scaffold.
Scaffold.
Scaffold Pike.
At the peak. Pike. I don't ever remember hearing an accent.
I wasn't there long.
How did you get to America?
I hiked
You hiked.
from the bottom.
And you chose America because it was a place I
I
liked, naturally. You hiked from Pike because you liked America. I I hate to ask the next question. When you were a little girl, did you used to
Fly a kite? Oh, sure.
fly a kite after the hike from Pike because you liked America? Well, now that that's all cleared up, remind me to never ask you that again, Pike.
Why?
I'm pooped. How's the write-up going for the papers for the Christmas edition?
Great. Phil from the press department is coming to take all the pictures to go with my story. As the speech I've written out for you is fantastic.
Really? Well, where is it? Can I read it?
Sure thing. Hold on. Let me go get the lift.
The lift.
Here you go, baby.
Anderson, what is this? The scripted giant?
No, it's your speech for the Christmas Day parade.
My speech? What possessed you to write all this?
Since the arrival of television, everything has got bigger. More color, more sound, more footage.
More men.
Yeah. Wait, what?
Oh, nothing. I'm just thinking of the film I'd like to make. Now this is ridiculous. I can't read all this.
Sure you can. Come along with me. We've got to go see George Stevens.
George Stevens? What for? Is he going to proofread this speech?
No, he's going to direct it.
Well, guys and dolls, we have a treat this evening for our listening audience. Our very own Henry London and Betty Gray are here to sing a verse from Baby It's Cold Outside in the style of Dean Martin, who recorded the song in 1959, but was written by Frank Lesser in 1944 as a duet with his wife. Now, originally, the song was never to be heard outside of their housewarming party, but that, as the saying goes, is another story. Here they are, folks, Henry London and Betty Gray.
I really can't
But
stay.
baby, it's cold outside.
I've got to go
But
away.
baby, it's cold outside.
This evening has
Been hoping that you'll drop in.
so very nice.
I'll hold your hand there just like
My
ice.
mother will start to
Beautiful,
worry.
what's your hurry?
Father will be pacing the floor.
Listen to the fireplace
So
roar.
really I'd better scurry.
Beautiful, what's your
Well, maybe
hurry?
just a half a drink more.
Put some records on and I'll
The
pour.
neighbors might think
Baby, it's cold bad out there.
take one to the
Don't
street.
have to be had out there.
I wish I knew
Your
how
eyes are like starlights
to
now.
break this spell.
I'll take your hat, your hair looks
I
swell.
ought to say no,
Mind
no,
if
sir.
I move a little
At least
closer?
I'm going to say that I tried.
What's the sense of hurting my
I
pride?
really can't
But
stay.
baby, don't hold out. Baby, it's cold outside.
Boy, Henry, you look done in. You want another drink?
Sure, thanks, Mason.
Not at all. Hey, George, another glass of milk for Henry over here.
Mason,
You
can't be announcing my drink like that amongst the public. What would my peers, my fans think if they knew Henry London drink milk? I play a tough guy on the screen. I have an image to uphold. Listen, George, make that a double.
Double? Milk?
No, whip it with cream.
Now, what's the problem, Henry?
Dennis.
Well, so long.
Mason, where are you going?
I gotta go. That one guy at the place next to that building by the car lot. You know, Calvin works at.
Mason, sit down. Rachel will be here any minute. Oh, here she is now. Hiya, Rachel.
Oh, hey, Rachel.
Hi, Henry. Hey, Mason. Sorry it took me so long to get here. It took me almost an hour to get away from Dennis.
How'd you finally manage it?
I told him Gina Lollobrigida wanted to come over and practice her circus act in our front parlor.
Circus act.
Flying turkeys.
Rachel, that's not an indoor sport.
Tell that to Mom and Betty.
But Rachel, your house isn't equipped for that.
Tell that to Dennis. Henry, where do you think you're going?
To your house. Didn't you say Lola?
Henry, stop fooling. How are we going to stop Dennis from being in the Christmas... Sit, Mason, sit down.
But I don't want to help. Whenever I lend a hand, I lose my head. Being summoned by old chefs posed as gangsters, shot down in the gutter by a blown out spoon. Listen, what's so terrible about letting Dennis participate in the Christmas parade?
Man, Do you want our float sabotaged?
Sabotaged?
Did you ever see Alfred Hitchcock's Saboteur?
Yes, why?
Tell him, Henry.
Where do you think he got the inspiration from?
Dennis?
Hitchcock.
No.
Yep. Sparked in me a little inspiration myself.
Robert Cummings?
Grapes of Wrath.
Oh, homicide.
So that's where you've been all this time. Now wait a minute. You two are egging me on. Unhand me. I've really got to go. I've got an appointment. You two figure this out. I'll see you later.
Appointment with who?
Tyrone Power. I told him I'd show him some new moves for the picture he's filming. The Eddie Duchin story.
Moves? On magic?
Kim Novak. So long, gang.
Brother, just when I thought it couldn't get any worse than dangling on the back of a golf cart by my beads when meeting Henry London, I had to befriend Anderson at the boarding house all those years ago because I couldn't stand seeing Mason Davis hypnotize her with hidden smelling salts in the front parlor just to steal her sandwich.
Glad it was just a sandwich. The week before it was my rent.
This is an outrage. Anderson, I refuse to see one more Hollywood producer, director, or cinematographer about this speech I'm to make for the Christmas Day parade. You turned this into everything but a Broadway musical.
That's too bad. Once we left the mall here, we were on our way to see Nat King Cole about singing some Christmas numbers.
Absolutely not. I draw the line right through that name on my list. Did you say Nat King Cole?
Sure did.
Then what are we standing here for? Let's get a move on.
Wait, Betty, we haven't finished our Christmas shopping.
Well, what does anyone else really need anyway? I mean, Rachel has Dennis. Okay, we'll get something for Rachel, but everyone else is on their own.
What about Mason, Henry, and your fella Robert?
Dang it. I forgot Robbie. If I expect Robbie to ask that famous question, I better get him a Christmas gift.
That's who you were supposed to be shopping for anyhow, Robert. Instead, you bought silk stockings, 7 pairs of shoes, a mink coat, 6 dresses, I don't know how many hats, 18 pairs of gloves, and a little bus boy to carry all this stuff around. In the process, you bought nothing for your fella.
Sure I did. The silk stockings, 7 pairs of shoes, the mink coat, 6 dresses, the bundle of hats, and the 18 pair of gloves all match beautifully with the diamond necklace he bought me.
Honestly, Betty, it doesn't take all that to get your man to propose. Marriage can be such a simple thing. Don't you know the 4 things a girl needs to get married?
Sure. A man.
No, not that.
Hi, Betty.
Hey, Henry.
Bye, Henry.
Betty, what's the rush?
Betty's anxious to go see Nat King Cole.
Nat? Can I come along?
What is this? I thought you guys met Nat King Cole last year. I remember Jerry calling, telling me about the invitation. Didn't you guys go?
No.
Why? What happened?
Not what?
Who?
Dennis.
Hey, gang.
What the Dennis? I thought you were being duped, being tricked, falsely told. Nobody knows the trouble I see. Nobody knows.
Bob Wilson and Louis Armstrong, can you wrap this up? We've got a Christmas shopping to finish, and we all have a parade to attend.
Hey, Merry Christmas, gang.
And a Mason to get rid of.
Betty, what have I done? I told you I was sorry about the Vita shake I mixed up for you. I had no idea it was going to mute you for a week. I must have got my magic and nutrition mixed up. What? She couldn't talk for a week? Mason, you got any more of that stuff? I want to use it on Rachel.
Do you now? Speak of the Rachel.
Rachel, honey, dear, love of my life.
Vita in your shake.
You mean that? Hey, that was only a joke.
The joke was in that coffee you drank this morning. You thought that was creamer. Whoop!
What the?
Mason's Vita shake?
No, my foot in his knee.
Betty,
Yeah, Henry.
ever notice how
When you call a name
some came running
from here to eternity,
when you were at the shop around the corner, just trying to do some Christmas shopping,
in modern times,
watching the lights, city lights,
when the third man
from Sunset Boulevard
brings his girl Friday,
with our gang.
before you know it,
Hell, the gang's all here.
from the Hollywood canteen,
To the stage door.
and you try to sneak out the rear window,
To find a place in the sun.
since some like it hot.
But the girls can't help it.
Come back, little Sheba.
All's quiet on the Western Front.
I can have my Roman holiday
At high noon,
to enjoy a Christmas in Connecticut
because everyone thinks it's all about white Christmas.
when you and I both know it's all about Eve, Christmas Eve.
Phew.
What a performance.
Thanks, Mason.
We'd like to thank the Academy.
Here we are, Henry, perched atop of the day in the life float. I feel just like a cat on a hot tin roof. Sister woman just smiled and waved.
Watch out for the tobacco juice, Betty.
Look at this crowd, Betty. Who knew we were this popular?
Well, I could have told you that.
Through your crystal ball.
Gee, guys, that northern star dangling on the pole struck to the back of the float. That's a nice touch. Whose idea was it?
Betty's.
Hey, how'd you keep Dennis from the parade?
I didn't.
Then where is he?
The northern star dangling from the pole strapped to the back of the float.
Rachel, you let her do that to your husband?
Let her do it. I'm the one that strapped the string of lights around him.
Dennis, how you holding up? I'm hanging in there.
I almost forgot, Betty. Your Christmas gift.
Henry, you didn't have to get me anything. Where is it?
Look at the middle of the float and open the box.
Look in the middle of
Look
the...
in the middle of the float. Look in the middle of the float and open the box. In the middle.
Gee, I hope it's another pair of cheaters. I haven't been able to see Tyrone Power too good lately with my old pair.
Betty, let go of the wire. You're pulling me too high. There's a telephone pole coming up.
Too late.
Hot cold.
Yep, she's gone.
So is Dennis.
Huh?
Dennis, you look confused. Are you stunned?
No, just a little shocked.
Good night, everybody. Good night, y'all. Good night. Oh, good night.
A Day in the Life of wants to thank all who were involved in making this Christmas special possible, and all of you who tuned in to our Christmas special. This broadcast, as always, can be seen at Dominique Review, and we invite you to subscribe to our channel, Dominique Review, the YouTube channel. Like us on Facebook, follow us at Dominique Review on Twitter, and share us with others before we return to our regular season at the beginning of the new year.
The voices heard on tonight's special broadcast were provided by Jasmine Malton and Tony Ballard as radio's complicated husband and wife duo, Dennis and Rachel Hagan, Tamara Solomon as Mike Anderson, Tony Ballard again as Nathan Davis, Mark Nicholas as Henry London, and yours truly and Dominic Breckenridge as Betty Gray.
Reminding you that all of the women's wardrobe worn in tonight's broadcast were provided by her line, Dominique's Private Collection.
This has been a Dominic Review production. Good night, everybody. Ciao, Bella. Woo! Oh yeah, I need to start the music. Dude, you were looking at me like Dominic. Okay.
Hold on, man.
Alright, let me know when you're ready.
Okay.
Ladies and gentlemen, here they are. Henry,
What
Gray,
the pages
and
you got crispy?
I gotta do that.
Okay.
I'm coming like this on.
Okay,
I
okay.
get caught up.
Okay. Let me know when you're ready. Okay. You can cue us in. I really can't stay.
Baby, it's cold outside.
I've got to go
But
away.
baby, it's cold outside.
This evening has
Been hoping that you'll drop
so
in.
very
I'll hold your hand there just like ice.
My mother will start to
Beautiful,
worry,
what's your
and father
hurry?
will be pacing the floor.
Listen to the fireplace
So
roar.
really, I'd better scurry.
Beautiful, don't
Well, maybe just a half a drink
put some
more.
breakfast on it. I'll
The
pour.
neighbors might think.
Maybe it's bad out there.
Say, what's in the
No
drink?
cats to be had out there.
It's really sort of
Your
hard
eyes are like starlights
to
now.
break this spell.
I'll take your hat, your hair looks
I
swell.
ought to say no, no,
Mind if
sir.
I move a little
At least
closer?
I'm going to say that I tried.
What's the sense of hurting my
I
pride?
really can't stay.
Baby, don't hold out. Baby, it's cold
How was that, Michael?
Sure. You need to do it again? What's up? Tell me.
Alright, here we go.
And just to, well, you can read the top to give you a brief on what the conversation is about.
30?
No, that's me.
Oh.
Yeah, Henry.
Oh, I'm Dennis.
Yeah.
Did you highlight the wrong stuff?
Hey, look, I don't need you to about what I'm highlighting over here. You highlight your own highlights. Hold on one second.
It's another scrivener, Tom.
Hey, I got this one.
Yeah, it really
I'm
is.
ready.
All right, are we now? Are you now? Okay, all right, well. I'm dreaming of a white Christmas.
No, I just wanted to tell you your mother's calling me.
She called me. What? What?
Wait, hold on. We got to start from I'm dreaming of a white Christmas.
Yeah.
I still thought that was too early. Okay.
Tyrone Power. I told him I'd show him some new... Tyrone Power. I told him I'd show him some new moves for the new picture he's filming. The Eddie oh gosh. Douching. The Eddie does douching. Douching. Tyrone.
Okay, Marcus.
Oh, I was just my takes. Take one.